Hello fellow Sudokans and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle for Thursday the 9th of June 2022. Thursday already, tomorrow the end of the regular working week for those who have a Monday to Friday job. Time is pushing along, weeks fly by, days disappear so quickly. I'm still very busy, which means I don't really have time to read the newspaper. I just fleetingly glance through the headlines and see, yes, the war is still running in Ukraine, still horrific, still not much change. Well, the Russians are making inroads, it seems, and as we expected at some point, and things are depressing, but I don't really want to be depressed. Such is life. So let's play the game of Sudoku instead. Oh, I know what I was going to say. Yes, I just remembered. I'm glancing through the newspaper headlines very quickly. I noticed today's Guardian has an article featuring Kun Chai, a very famous figure from Thailand, known as the Condom King. Thailand is quite a weird place sometimes for what actually is real life, what real life is actually like, as opposed to what the PR is like, or something like that. And during the 1980s, AIDS was a terrible thing here, as it was across the world. But of course, there is a huge industry in Thailand, let's put it like that. And he was encouraging safe sex through the use of condoms. But it was, seen as, oh, a terrible thing. You mustn't be promoting, condom use. You must be promoting extramarital sex, etc., etc. In a country that most people have extramarital sex anyway. It's quite hilarious. Anyway, I look forward to reading that later. I haven't had a chance to look at it yet, but anyway. Right, so let's begin our game of a Sudoku hard level by following these ones across the top two rows, and seeing that in block 1 here there is only one space for a 1 to go, so we know that the 1 must fit there. Right, okay, we've made a start. I hope you understood that. What else can we do? Where are we? Okay, let's just go through numbers slowly, bit by bit, and see if any of them give themselves away very easily. As I'm sure some of them will. Just a matter of which ones will it be. He said, hopefully. It's a Guardian hard level. Normally that's not particularly hard, but sometimes they put one in to surprise us. Oh. Wee. Ah, here we go. Right, 8 blocking up here, 8 blocking across here. So this is our 8 here, then 8 blocking up here, and across here will give us an 8 there. 8 blocks these 2 squares, this 8 blocks this square, and this 8 blocks this square, so we can fit an 8 there, of course. Do we have 8 8s? I think we do. So then 8 blocking here, 8 down here, across, and across here looks like the final 8 indeed. Remember, to newcomers to Sudoku, if you have 8 of a digit, you can always find the 9th one. You should look for that if you remember to do it. I sometimes forget, but anyway, that's good advice. 9 blocking across here, 9 blocking across here, so we can fit a 9 there. My voice is still quite low, I notice. Still seems to be down several pitch notes, several pitches, I should say. Where are we? Okay. Let's go back to the ones again now. We've made some changes, some other things might develop. I see ones down here. other digits. So here we go now, 2 across here, so that's our 2, then 2 down here and 2 across here. That will be our 2. Looking at those 3s, thinking there's something there, but I don't quite get it, so there probably isn't anything there. I'm just imagining things. Okay, I've spotted a pair of 4 and 5 up here. Okay, look at this. 5 blocks this square here, 5 blocks this square here, right? So that means that 5 will be up here. We also have a 4 here and a 4 here, so blocking the same squares. So we are limited to 4, 5 up the top. And if that's 4 and 5, the remaining numbers in the column will be 6 and 7, neither of which is helpful. But let's see if there's anything up the top here that can help. 4, 5 up here. So 2s can go anywhere. 7 and 9. 9 is here in these 2 squares, but we knew that anyway. And 7 can go anywhere, so that's very unhelpful. Oh dear. But try to keep in mind that that's a 4 or 5 up there, because it might be useful later. Hopefully it will. Okay, 5 blocking here, 5 blocking here, and 5 blocking here. I got it by remembering that this was a 4, 5 up here, and then spotting the 5s here blocking up. So I figured only these 2 squares left, and then we see an intersecting 5 there. That's how I recognized it. 5 blocks down here, 5 blocks up here. That's our 5 there, then 5 across this row, and 5 across this row. We'll put a 5 there. What's missing from here now? 3 and 4. So what goes here is 1 and 7. Still not helping a great deal. All right. Looks like they're making us think today a bit more than is generally true in The Guardian, where often the hard level games are usually a cinch. Oh, 8's done, isn't it? I can ignore 8 now. Okay, we've got the 9s blocking here and the 9s blocking here, so that's our 9. Missing numbers 4 and 7 from this row now. You know, some games have you using particular techniques, and some games have you using other techniques. I think the kind of thing that I just spotted, you know, a row and then seeing everything along it except for one square intersecting, is the technique that is mostly used, has mostly been used so far or on my part anyway, but I think that's the one we might need to solve the game. Alright, now we've got 5 blocking across here and across here, and 5 down here, so we can place a 5 there now. It's our lack of 7s that are giving us consternation, I think. Okay, of course, now that I've filled in that 5, 4 across here and 4 across here puts the 4 here, doesn't it? Yeah. Well, it's taking me a while. Normally I just run through these pretty quickly, but it's taking a while here, of course. You can see. Excuse the silence. I'm preserving my voice I'm preserving my voice as much as I can, since it's still only not even 8 AM yet. There we go. 9 blocking down here, 9 blocking down here. I'm not sure. I don't think this game is particularly hard. I just think it's taking me a long time to see what's in front of me. And that's what happens sometimes when playing Sudoku. Some days you spot everything within seconds, and some days it takes you an age. I think I'm just looking in the wrong places, most likely. Let's go through the digits once more and see what's going on. I'll just fill in the blanks and see what we can do in what locations very easily. Okay. One looks like so. Twos are somewhere here, and like that, and like this, and so that's not very revealing to me. It might be to you. 3's go here, and here, and here, and here we go. See, do the easy things, okay? 3 goes there. Let's re-examine this block now. What are we missing? 1, which is here and here. 6, which can still go anywhere, and 7, which can still go anywhere. Damn you! Oh no, hang on a second. 6 is limited to these 2 squares, right? Because 6 is one of the missing numbers here. Take that back. But still, that's not good enough. 7 can still go anywhere. So 7 is the number giving us grief today. Right, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I got as far as 3. Well, let's go back to 1 in case there's anything else. Just very quickly, 1 now. Yes. Okay, so 1 blocks down here. So 1 is in one of these 2 squares blocking down here. Then the 1 blocking down here, 1 across here. Good job, I went back to the beginning. Now, you know, 1 is in one of these 2 squares. This is 1 and 7, right? Blocking down here. 1 blocking down here, 1 across here, and 1 across here. So that's our 1 then. Right, and now the 2's will show us what they've got. And they've decided to keep it hidden, whatever it is there, keeping their light under a bushel. No change on 3's as yet. Now 4. No help on 4 yet. No, 5 is still the same. 6. See it. 7's yuck. Still 7. Still tricky. Eight's done and 9. No, we're left with this pattern like this. So I've got to actually work for a living here. This is not right. Sudoku should have made me work for a living at 8 AM. Before, not even 8 AM yet, still before. Just check the clock. Right, let's see. As I said, probably I have to investigate rows and columns and see what's missing. Let's have a look at this one down here. What do we still need? We still need 3, which is not in the top block. We still need a 4, which is not in the middle block. We still need a 6 and a 7. 7 is not in the middle block, so 6, 3, 6, of course, yeah, that's the same. So I don't get it. Let's try this column here. Missing numbers 2, which is in the bottom. 6, which is anywhere. And 7, which is still anywhere. No, 2 doesn't have to be in the bottom, does it? Just realized 2 could be anywhere actually. 2, 6, 7, anywhere they like. When you used to sit on the bus in London, I seem to remember the conductor saying, anywhere you like, meaning sit anywhere, sit in any seat. Why am I dreaming that? It's such a long time ago. I haven't ridden a bus in London for more than 30 years. So I can't really remember, but it seems to be in my mind somehow. Oh, this is awful. Very, very poor progress here. Looks like I might have to turn to pencil marks for the Guardian hard level, which is rather unusual, I must say. Normally don't need to, but I think today it looks like that's going to be the case. Thank you, Guardian, for the surprise. I just wish I'd known in advance. I might have had a shower before I started. Oh, I just realised, what time do I start work? Okay, yes, I've still got time. I just realised time is ticking away. No, I was expecting to get this done in 15-20 minutes or something, not worrying about the time to get ready for work, and have breakfast, neither of which I've done yet. So, all right, it's pencil mark time. It's got to be. It's got to be. Okay, let's put in the 3 and 6 here. Okay, let's put in the 1s in these squares here. Actually, let's do the 1s and 7s here. Well, these ones I can remember. Let's put in the 3 and 4 here because I remember that. Right then, so down here, 2s are in these squares, 6s are in these squares, and 7s could go anywhere, right? Okay. Up here, 6s in these squares, and 7 can go anywhere. I'm going to do the whole lot. I'm not going to worry about looking for pairs. I don't think there are any. Or if there are, it's probably just easier to do the whole candidate list, I think, at the moment. To be honest, 2s are here. It's not like we're going to have a huge forest of candidates. It'll be fairly easy to see anyway, I suspect. 9s are up here, and 9s are up here. All right, let's go through the numbers and just check. 1s, we've got 2s. Where are you for other instances? Okay, that will do for pairs. Then 3s. 3s are there. And here, of course. Just checking anything else there. Oh yeah, look, here it is. 4. There you go. That's a pair of 3 and 4. Ah, yeah. So this is a pair of 4s up here. Okay. And now what's left here? So then the 2 can still go anywhere. The 6 can still go anywhere, and the 7 is limited to here. Okay. So that puts a pair of 7s up there. Even finding these naked pairs has been still something to. Even when finding a naked pair, it hasn't mean that the game's been solved instantly. Quite interesting, this one. All right, let's get back onto what I was doing now. So, any further joy on the 2s? No. 1s, no, nothing changed there. 3s. Look like this. I'm getting hungry now. I've just realised it's definitely breakfast time. 4s up here. This is 4 or 5, wasn't it? I said at the beginning. 4s. Where else? Okay, 5. Also up here, I mentioned earlier. Okay, 6 and 7s. No good clicking on 8s, Neil. Right, okay, so I've got to really go the whole hog and fill in the rest of the candidates. I was Initially I said I was going to do that, and I started looking for pairs, in vain hopes, but I'm not getting anywhere. So right, let's do this. Up here we are missing 2 and we are missing 7, and we have no information on those squares except that they go in those particular squares there. So let's fill that in. 2, 7 pair down here, right? 2, 7, 9. I think all of the candidates are done in this block here now, aren't they? 2, 7, 9, 2, 6, 7, 1, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 4, 5. Okay, yes they are. And across the middle they're done here. So down the bottom or up the top we've got more, I don't know, down the bottom here, let's see. So 1 is done now. 2 can go everywhere there, right? And 3 is in 4, 5. 6 can also go in any of those squares, right? Okay. And now that's done, right? 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, over here. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks down here. So 6 is possible in those squares still. 7 is blocking the middle square down here. So 7 like this. Oh, we've got a single 6 here. All right. Phew. Okay. 6 goes there. Let's get rid of candidate 6 in these squares. And now we can probably finish the game. 6 up here, 6 across, 6 across here. That gives us a 6 there, 6 across here, and across here puts a 6 here, meaning this is a 6, and meaning this is a 6, and this will be our 3, and this will be a 3 here, and a 4 here, and since we got the 6 already up there, this must be our 2, with a 7 there. Putting a 7 in this square, 4 in this square, 2 there. So it was all about finding that single. You find the single, you find the answer. 7 here, 2 there. Singles I find are difficult to see though, to be honest with you. Unless sometimes I get lucky, sometimes I get inspiration. I don't really know. Occasionally I can find them. It's missing from here. 4, isn't it? Okay, let's put in the candidates so we don't forget. Right. Okay, so if this is 4, 7, this has to be 4, 7. We've got a blocking 7 here, so in fact the 7 goes here, and the 4 goes here, and the 4 goes here. 4 there, then 3 in this square. 1 little square left for a 3 up there. 5 goes here, and the last number is a 7 there. Getting rid of those 7s in that block and placing a 7 up there. Now we just need a 2 to complete the column, 9 to complete this column, 4 now blocks across here. So it really was easy once you found that single, but up to that point I really couldn't see it. 9 across here, and then the game is completed with a 2, oh no, sorry, 7 across here. Jumping the gun a bit. 1 there, okay. Oh, a long, slow crawl through the Guardian today. Thank you, Guardian, for making us think on a Thursday, and Friday is another hard level day, although they generally only give us 1 tough puzzle in the hards per week. They might have, let's see if they go mad and give us another thinking one tomorrow. Bye bye.